Sometimes I dream that he is me. So when I dream, that's what I dream to be. Yo, man, what's going on? You know what? I was having a like probably one of the deepest, most philosophical conversations with the guys, Gorilla Pete and Kanto, aka the Kid. It was dope. And I said to myself, I said, yo, man, look, even if it's just on a rebrand, like we need to take this and people need to understand what it is that we're talking about. For some to learn and for others to be like, yo, I know I ain't the only person I thought that. Because sometimes we need bias confirmation. But they colors, and these colors taking too long to get on stream. So let's start officially, and then hopefully by the time the intro over, Gorilla Pete and Kanto will hit the stream because they colored. So apparently, according to New York, they don't know how to use phones and computers. So we'll give them a minute. Let's kick this off the right way.
Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Stay away from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or shake the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Whippings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause I swear she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fucking, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the choir. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare. Welcome to the Daycare.
That was trying to hit me for that little girl. Then I got to wrestle with damn, what's the name of that show? The show with my man who died from COVID. Yo, shout out to Gorilla Pete. What was the name of my man who died from COVID? Who was doing the show about people funniest home videos? Yeah, America's Funniest Home Videos. That was the name of the show.
He died from COVID?
Yeah, he died, bro, in 2020. Not Passe Jack. Bob Saget. He died from COVID, bro.
Wait, Bob Saget is Price is Right.
No. Bob Saget did Full House.
Bob Saget, yeah. He
Full
did
House,
that, and he did Full House, yeah. But he wasn't the original American. Remember, it was another white guy.
Yeah, but he was the one. He was doing it when he caught that package, and
Right.
yeah, rest in peace of Bob Saget. But yeah, they be flagging me every time I use a little girl. Talking about, I'm going out. I'm finna find a boyfriend. They tag every rep. So anyway, I'm looking for a photo, man. We were having a cool conversation, bro, about flat Earth theory.
Right.
Go ahead, repeat what you were saying, bro.
About flat Earth. So we were talking about. I think it started from us talking about Terrance Howard and whether.
Oh, definitely.
Right. Whether was he, genius or a crackpot.
Right. Was he a crackpot? Right. Or yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
And, there's validation to the fact that he had patents proving that he created AR and VR technology. And which was good. You gave a breakdown, utility patent, which I didn't know. And then I forgot the titles, but
right, you get a utility patent. The utility patent is you designed it, but you didn't manufacture it. So you get paid for your design, right?
Right.
That's the patent that they come on Shark Tank with, right?
Right.
But it only lasts 7 years, then it expires. And then you have a manufacturing patent. And then that lasts for like 70 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm. So I thought it was 17, but so 17 years?
It might be less than that, bro. Because that's how you get generic products, right? So you can have Tylenol, then you have a bootleg Tylenol with the same
right.
So the patents run out, and you got to keep renewing them. So yeah, so his patent ran out. So shout out to Terrance for that.
Yeah. But the fact that he cited it, and he cited in all everybody who's using it, he and I mean it's from Google to Facebook to Metaverse to IBM, name all the major tech companies. He showed it. I was like, okay, so that kind of was like, oh, solidified. You know what I'm saying? But there are ideas, and one of the things he said he can build Jupiter with no gravity.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. That's what we were talking about. And I was like, yo, it's crazy, but I didn't get the concept.
I didn't either because I hate to say I'm this because once you put a title on something, right, it's kind of like Passport Bros, right? Even though I believe men should travel and see the world, and you know it's okay if he get a better bitch, or can I curse? Yeah, I just can't say certain shit. Get a better broad abroad, so be it, right? Not in the sense of dudes are like going out there being stupid with it, right? So I hate it's kind of like a mockery, flat Earth. But I believe in the concept, right? That the Earth is still it's a flat plane, you know, um, and it's not a sphere as they're saying, or a globe that spins and
I'm looking
water
for
is
the
suspended.
photo.
I don't believe in all
Can't
that,
find
right?
the photo, bro.
Huh?
I can't find the photo. I want to give people a visual of what we were talking about. I know we have a smart audience, but I want to give a visual
Your visual to it, right?
so they can really understand. I see the ball. I don't want the ball. I want the half ball because I want people to understand that this is biblical. This is Antigua biblical. So
Hmm.
even if it sounds crazy to me, I gotta go off what the word tells me, right? Um,
Yeah.
and that's
Let me see.
you would think that'd be everywhere. And they sell them all the time around Christmas. What are they called? Yo,
Snow globes.
snow globes. Oh,
Yeah.
I keep calling them ball shakers. No wonder. All right.
Well, I mean, hey, you get your toddlers confused.
What I gave out, I was like, I keep putting I keep putting Christmas ball shakers, and it's like,
Right,
nah, nigga,
right.
snow globes. All
Snow
right,
globe. Yeah,
that makes
man.
sense. All right, here we go. Now we cooking with gas. All right, let me pull one up. Hold on, let me find the right one.
Gas or using the Pyrex, hey, depending, you know, who, it depends on who raised you, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, hey, I might open up the chat, man. We waiting for the boy Kanto to come up, man. If Kanto come up, we chopping it up. But if he don't come up in the next 3 minutes, man, I'll open up the chat. Um, this ain't it. It's close, man. But go ahead, bro. Tell him about the flat Earth theory.
All right. So I was trying to going through my photos, trying to find something because I'll be, saving and stuff. Anyway, so the flat Earth theory more so is um,
Here you go
that
one.
the Earth is not
Yeah.
a globe, like they say. It's not a spinning ball. Through ancient times, everybody had the same depiction. And if you read the Bible and you believe you're Christian, it tells you there's a firmament, right? Firmament is basically like a glass ceiling. The earth stands still, four corners of the earth, all that. But basically, it's just a flat plane goes
Right.
across, right? Not flat like, because of course it's bumps and hills and shit, right? And on top, we have a curvature of a dome, right? And nothing gets past it.
Hold on, nigga. You can't pause my ball shaker, Dre. That ain't how ball shaker pause work, man.
Oh, they hit you with the ball.
Can't
Hey,
hit me with the pause on the ball shaker, bro. Who don't like they ball shook? But that did sound like a pause after I said it out loud. But
Um,
don't worry about that.
so, all right. Let's see. Let me send this to. Uh,
Um, I'll say
I'm
my
trying to
opinion in
send
a
you
minute. I
something,
want to show
bro.
you guys something.
Can you access You can get Messenger, right?
Oh yeah, I can get messenger. Hold on
All
though.
right, cool. I'm gonna
Let me
send kind of the concept I was telling you about the bubble.
I'll pull that up also. I want to show this one first though.
Right.
I wanna eloquate something. Fuck tab. All right, okay, I figured out how to do it. So this is not what what Pete was talking about. I want to give my theory first, and then I'll share his theory. Um, and you should get all type of Masonic sounds on it and shit. That don't make it official though. Anyway, um, so here's my theory. Somebody asked me if I believe in the and it is what it is. But here's my theory. My theory is that this half globe right here, and this is based on the Antigua religion. This is not um I'll never really say this in public like this. This might be the only time you'll ever hear me say it because I don't feel like the argument. But I believe that the world, like where we live at, there's a flat surface. Well, not flat because we got mountains and shit, but you know what I mean. Like
Right.
there's a consistent surface, like this half a globe right here, and then
Right.
there's the ozone layer. Um, and there's hold on, let me go to that page so I can do it right. So I believe that this is the surface, right? And you can have mountains or whatever. And then this is the ozone layer. And then the satellites are right outside the ozone layer. I believe that, right? So then I believe that there's a secondary um uh like the other half look just like this, but it's all water. So it's water at the bottom. And this is why you can never touch the bottom of the ocean because it's so deep. So I believe that the bottom sphere is all water, and the top sphere is the surface area with the air. You know, like a bubble, like any other
Right. Like we basically live in a bubble.
right any other bulb with the gases come up and blah blah blah.
Right.
Which is why you get three layers of clouds. You get the stratus, the cumulus, and the cirrus, but they never go outside the atmosphere because they're trapped in a bubble. They keep calling it the ozone layer. I'll roll with that if that's what they want to call it. Um, but I believe that's it. So the bottom bowl, it'll be just like this, like one on top of
Well,
the.
there's no even satellites. Like there's none. There's no because it's like a ceiling. It's almost they call it sky glass or something like that. There's some other stuff on that, but like satellites are not real. They say it, but it's not. That's why
You know,
everything is on
I
towers.
believe in the cell phone service, bro. I believe in cell phone service. I believe that satellites. Hold on, let me
No,
pull up.
they'll sell towers, but they're not satellites.
Let me pull yours up. Pull your example up. Hold on, give me a second.
I'll send you a picture of it. Let me see. All right,
Damn, they playing with my emotions, bro. Hold on. Oh, here we go. All right.
all right.
So this is the one that Pete gave. It's very similar, I guess. I don't know. Why y'all water just on the brink, bro? That's crazy. I don't know.
All right. So
Y'all
here,
got fire, air, earth, water. What the fuck is this? Captain Planet? What the fuck is y'all on, bro? That's crazy, bro.
I mean, here's the thing. There's so many kind of. Somebody said that that's how it is. It's really a black sun underneath, and it reflects that the sun is. Because I believe in that too. The sun is not real. It's not a physical thing.
That sound real, bro.
No, it's real, but it's not physical. It's not hydrogen burning. It's nothing burning. And the sun is not 93 million miles away. It's with inside the dome. Both that and the moon.
I don't know about that one, bro. I ain't gonna go that far with it, but that's a crazy theory, though. I mean, if they got some math behind it, I'll listen. But that's a crazy theory. Um,
All right. So this is what, according to Google, I'm gonna send it to you. Right. If there, these are supposed to be the satellites in the Google. This is why it can't be satellites.
oh man, you send me something else.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Let me look. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah, I know I'll be on stream y'all like that. I be forgetting how to use it. Give me a second, guys. Let's see. Ah, bro, really, bro? I
No,
don't know. I
that's no,
repeat.
according to Google. That's because if you Google how many satellites is in the air, they'll tell you like thousands, and that's the image they would say it should look like.
Can I make this bigger?
That's why it can't be there, because if you look in the sky, you don't see nothing. There's no there's no satellites. It's just cell towers, and that's how cell phone works, off the towers.
I understand it, but they work off the towers, bro. But I don't know. I
It
believe
being
it's
a
satellite.
satellite, they just
I've
put
seen
the,
satellites blinking in the air when I was a shorty, bro.
that's probably something else. Like that wasn't satellites. A lot of shit in the air that blink.
Now, don't get it twisted. I can't believe that the world is like too what y'all call them, bro? Because I don't want to call them ball shakers no more. Because y'all mean to me.
Go globe. Uh,
Yeah, globe, snow globes. I can
globe.
believe it. It's two snow globes stuck to each other. I can believe that. I also believe though that that space and time continuum exists. I believe that I personally
Hmm.
believe that the sun is outside of our sphere, or we will be cooked. I believe that the moon orbits the earth. I don't necessarily have to believe that the earth, because here's the thing. They say that the earth rotates around the sun, and then the moon rotates around the earth while the earth is rotating around the sun. That's a lot of circular motion. I'm not necessarily saying that it's right or wrong. I just don't believe
While there's other nine planets doing the same thing, and the sun is supposed to be moving
stagnant,
within
right?
space, and
Right.
yet you still see the same constellations.
Right. So I don't believe it rotates the way that they say it rotates. I think we all rotate, but I think we rotate like a tilt a wheel, like one of them wheels that, when you're at the park and people spin you crazy and then you fall off that motherfucker. I believe we spin that way in a horizontal spin. I don't think we spin uh
Nah,
in
we
a
don't spin that.
rotation
We don't. Yeah, we don't
that
spin
we
at all.
rotating.
Mm-mm. The stars spin. The stars are projections off the firmament. The sun is not outside, because if it
I
was,
don't know about that one, bro. I think the sun
yeah.
is outside the sphere, bro.
Well, if it's that far, 93 million miles away, how would you see it? And then it'd be dark in space.
Um
The
the
sun
same
moves around.
look,
So
the
look
same
at the
way that you
globe.
see an owl's eyes, but you don't see the owl. It reflects off of other things. I can. That's not a wild assumption to me. I don't believe that even what's his name, Buzz Aldridge or Neil Armstrong, one of them said that they never landed on Earth. It was all. I
On
mean,
the
they never
moon.
landed on the moon. It was all
Right. Because you can't. You can't. Because there's, well, first of all, even if you believe in a globe, you know what I'm saying? Even if you believe in a globe,
I gave Kanto an opportunity, man.
yeah.
Kanto, I don't know what the fuck happened to him, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead.
If you believe in a globe, then you have the Ray Allen uh, belt, the radiation belt. There's no way to get through that. What they really was trying to say is there's a firmament and you can't get outside of the firmament.
Hold on, real quick.
Okay?
Yo, y'all need to support the channel, man. Like as y'all come in, bro. Like as y'all come in, help the algorithm. It's niggas talking about relationships on every other channel, bro, and I ain't. I don't think
Right? We try to.
so.
Try
Like, man, send your heart donate to the daycare, man.
Hey, baby. How much do you need?
Not much.
Just enough for a new wig and a BBL.
Can dirty folks get some cash apps too, please kind sir?
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all like though. All right.
Huh?
I was
Oh.
saying, make sure y'all like, man. We got 9 people in the chat. That is so pedestrian. What happened to the hundreds, man? We used to have hundreds, baby. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Anyway, go ahead, bro. We may debate on this one though, bro, because I'm not really believing that. But go ahead.
Well, here's it. We believe the concept that the sun is burning hydrogen and it's not burning anything. You know what I'm saying? There's no way to tell, even if it's 93 miles away. There's nothing you have. There's no telescope that can see that close enough to it to even see what it's burning. You get what I'm saying? All of that is CGI. It's not burning anything. It is. The concept is that it's coming from somewhere else, but it's not that far away. It's within inside. And what happens is that the way the planets are laid, I mean, the continents are laid on a flat plane, right? The continents, if you pull up, I think it's the United Nations, their logo is basically the flat Earth concept. You know what I'm saying? And the way the planets lay, the sun goes around. It goes around like, think of a record, right?
Wait. Before you say that, bro. Before you say that,
Hmm.
I can conceive how this picture could be a real reenactment based on satellite photos. I could believe that. Here's my thing, bro. Which once again is why I believe in satellites. But anyway, here's my thing. Have you noticed, except for Antarctica, which is illegal to go to, so we don't even know if it's real or not. Let's just assume it is, but nobody can go, right? Every other nation, every other continent is represented in any aerial view, no matter where you are in the space-time continuum, like a snow globe. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm
So
saying?
Antarctica is not a continent, right? It's
Antarctica is a continent, ain't it?
no, it's
It's North
it's it's the
America,
ice
South
wall.
America,
No, it's the ice wall.
Africa, Europe, Asia. Um,
It's an ice wall. That's Antarctica. It's an ice wall. It goes around that edge. It's ice, right? So everybody's like, oh, why the water doesn't fall off? It's because it's an ice wall, and it's like 300 feet tall or something like that. You could see it when you see Antarctica, and they show you. It's really an ice wall, and it goes all the way around the perimeter of the flat Earth. That's
yo, that'd
how
be crazy if Antarctica ain't nothing but the cup holder. That would be crazy,
that.
bro.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's an ice wall, right? And here's the thing. This is why I was saying. So here's some truths, right? Um, the globe is talked about in encyclopedias all the way up to like 1948. They talk about the firmament. It's in the encyclopedias. It's only new that this globe shit really took off. This is why they had to fake the moon landing, because they had to propagate, or propagate that the world is a circle. I mean, a globe, and all of that is CGI. You know what I'm saying?
They weren't even CGI. They had old school 1G
Well,
cameras and Polaroids and shit.
what I'm saying is was what they did was they used paintings, right? Conceptual paintings, right? This is why when you see the picture, when they take a picture they show a picture of the Earth. How come the bottom part is darkened out? There's no stars in the sky. It's plain black. You can't see the stars. You're supposed to. You see them at night. You know what I'm saying?
Red Illusion say the movement of the stars doesn't allow for a flat plane. I could argue, and I'm not making this argument, Illusion, but I can argue that the um the actual surface is rotating, so our vantage point is different. I could argue that, but like I said, I don't think that we're rotating and spinning around the sun like this. I think that we're just rotating. Well, biblically, it's not even what I think, because I'm not a
No,
scientist.
but and the Bible, yeah, the Bible tells you it's
I just
still.
go off biblical. That just this we're spinning like, okay, wait,
No,
I'm
no,
going.
the Bible tells you we are not spinning.
I believe we spinning. I
No, I mean, if you're gonna say biblically, look all through the Bible. It tells you the earth is still. The earth does not move biblically. That's why they say four corners of the earth, right? And then there's a firmament.
photo. Give me a
Yeah.
minute. I'm gonna show you guys what I think we spinning like. Wait, I damn.
Like a record.
Kinda like a what the fuck do you call it, bro? The I'll show you. I'll show you. I found it. Like one of these, bro. Wait, let me go to images. They gave me the whole story about this shit. I don't want the whole story about how they made the motherfucker. That's crazy. I don't want to know how to build one either. They trying to show me how to build shit. I mean, I'm a builder. I like building shit, but this ain't the time. All right, here you go. Like this right here. How it's spent. The fuck.
I know the wheel, but that's like a record,
Yeah,
right? It
I
spins
think
like a
we're in the
record.
center of it, and it spins like this. I don't think we spin around
No, we don't
like
spin
that.
at
I think
all.
we spin flat, so we get a different vantage point, and that those vantage points
No, we
make
don't. We don't
season.
move. That's what I'm saying. We don't move at all. We don't spin at all. It's just still. It's flat. There's no spinning. Spinning, nigga. You spinning like a rim. You trying to say we spin like a rim?
Spinning like a rim, nigga. We spree whales in this bitch.
Freewells, 22s, my nigga. Nah, we don't spin at all. It's flat and it doesn't move. It's motionless. Um, no, it's
Mineral
motionless.
mistake. Her spin, her standing on business like a task.
Right. It stays
That's
flat.
crazy.
Right. Sun is inside. Sun and moon is inside the firmament. They're small. They're the size you see when you look in the sky. You know what I'm saying? There's no way the sun is going to penetrate through all that darkness and just give you a spot. And then from that spot illuminates the plane. No, it's inside already. And what happens is that it rotates around, and then depending on where you're at, day and night. And then seasons, because not only does it rotate around, but it goes up and down. And so as it comes down in certain seasons, it's hotter, stuff like that. Where the equator line is conceptually different as well. That seems to be where the sun is the hottest. But it stays with inside the ice wall. The reason why, if you go past the sun, it gets colder.
That's a question for you, bro. You say, man, you would always see the same stars spinning around, though. How do you explain the stars moving around the Milky Way? That's on
Well,
you.
when you say the Milky Way, what's the Milky Way? You don't see the Milky Way. What they give you is a fake concepts, and then tell you this is what it is. Go look at the planets, the pictures of the planets. They take marbles and potatoes, and then tell you this is Mars, and because you believe that, you believe the source.
Marbles and potatoes is wild.
But
I'm
that's
just
what they do when you really look at it. When they show you these pictures, how are you getting these great pictures? Where they're coming from? Where do they put these satellites in the air? You know what I'm saying? Why does every time a rocket shoots up, it curves? It doesn't go up because it can't go past the firmament. You can't have thousands of satellites in the sky. How are they not falling? Like what's propelling them?
man, I ain't going,
Right.
bro. I ain't going.
The ISS, they're saying it's the size of a football field, but you don't see it in the sky.
All right, so
That it's going to cost them millions of dollars, and it's going to take a certain amount of years to break it down and bring it down to Earth. Then they're going to drop it in an undisclosed location. They show you a fake. Yeah, come on, man. How did it even go up there? When was it built?
Look, man, the Antigua religion tells me what it tells me. I'm not. I have bigger fish to fry. I'm not thinking about things I can't control, so I'll let you have that. We're gonna
All
go to
right.
the
No,
other
no. I
topic.
mean, if we're talking about just the concept of it, I'm just giving the clarity that what happens is that it's like indoctrination, right? It's hard to believe when we talk. You and I talk about slavery, right? It's hard to
Right,
believe when I tell people, and you and I know it, that 90 to 95% of black slaves is owned by blacks, right? And
right,
that majority were black women, right? 60,
right,
70%. So motherfuckers can't believe it. Why? Because they watched 12 Years a Slave or they watched Roots.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And
I
so
agree with
their
that.
whole mind has been to that. And then that's their reference point. As always, well, that's the reference point. And it's always, well, debunk this. Well, how prove this? Well, what if all that shit was a lie?
Well,
What would
I could easily debunk that. Here's the thing.
no? But what I'm saying is
I
that why
get
do
you.
you
This
even?
is how you debunk that, bro. I'm telling you how to debunk that. Ask a man how many whippings did they get from their mother versus how many they got from their father.
Father, right?
So when they start talking about beatings and how abusive it was,
Right,
ask them that.
right.
The same way
But
that black women to this day blame everything on white supremacy, so you don't blame her. 90% of the shit they blame on white people is really black women.
facts. But here's what I'm saying. Still to this day, you could say that, and a nigga will still tell you white people own slaves, right? Even though, right? And I'm gonna use an example. I watched a thing where they talk about Nas, which is funny, right? Because one of his great grandmothers was sold for $835, and her name was Pocahontas, which you and I talked about.
That's crazy.
That
Traitor ass
is
name.
crazy, right? So he was like, I got more of that in my pocket. And I'm like, you probably got more than $835, but you don't have more in your pocket than what it actually costs, right? Because this transaction was done in 1860 something, right?
Let's
And I
see.
said, and I typed in the map, because you go on Google or whatever and you can pull up what $835 in 1864, what is it worth in today's dollars? And it came up as 31,900. Let's say 32,000. So when people be like, "Oh, they sold my mama for $300," right? Back then, $300 was 15,000 or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right. So it would be about 35. For those who don't know what they're talking about when they talk about the inflation calculator, I can't
Inflation
even go back to
calculate.
the
That's the
1800s.
word. Right.
I can't go back to the 1800s. I'll give you what I got. It only goes back to 1913. But the inflation calculator, $835 in 1913, and today's money would be almost 20, a little bit more than 26,000.
20. Right.
So in
So
the 1800s, it'd be close about 35,000. You don't have $35,000 in your pocket.
right.
So yeah,
Probably got 10 grand. Right.
I give you that.
Right. And then so you got to think about it. Today's money. How many people can afford to buy somebody at $35,000? Whereas motherfuckers
Yo,
are
that's
still
I was
working.
thinking. Wait. Hold on. Hey, hold on. How come I was thinking that? I don't know about the 2007, but I was thinking like, yo, a slave costs a caddy, bro. I was just thinking that, bro. Slave costs a caddy.
Caddy. With BB with spokes.
With chrome BBSs.
Pro BBS. Motherfucking spaceship. You know. Ace Boogie. so so basically, that right there should tell you if you did the math. First of all, only 5% of people can afford a slave at that time.
Yo, hey, Revolution. That was racist, bro. Talking about the Irish or Honda Civic.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Yeah.
That is
So
racist. I'll allow it, but that was racist, bro. Anyway, who
so
you can get three Irish people for a potato? That's
fruit
crazy.
potato, right?
That's crazy.
So basically, only few people could afford a slave, and which tells you all the hype, about killing a slave, right? Which me and Oak always agree on this, that slavery wasn't bad. It was Jim Crow, right? Because that's where they was hanging niggas, right?
Right.
Now I'm gonna say this: even if I'm a cracker, you're not gonna hang my nigga. I paid 35,000 for that motherfucker.
Exactly.
You think I'm gonna let these crackers come in here and do what the fuck they want to do? Poor crackers at that.
Right.
Oh hell nah. All them niggas is done. You were more protected under slavery than you were Jim Crow.
Fact.
Because nobody gonna fuck with somebody else's property. Remember, chattel property, you're protected under your master. So this is why slavery was better, because you know what I'm saying? If my slave snuck off the plantation and fucked your wife, you know what I'm saying? And you came to me and was like, I want to kill that nigga. He fucked my wife. I'm like, well, all right, cool, but this nigga cost 35 G's, nigga. And I ain't buy him for 35,000 just to kill him. The amount
And
of
I trade
money,
him, so I need
right,
50. I
right.
need
I'm gonna
50
need a
because
hundred. Right,
he a
I
good
need at
worker.
least three times my money. I'm gonna need, yeah, man, more by 150, right? So you could kill a nigga. I give him to you.
That's crazy. Hey, that's racist too. He's talking about get that rope off my Cadillac. He ain't do nothing.
No, bro.
That is racist, bro. That is
Right.
racist.
So I'll let you kill a nigga, but it's gonna cost you 115,000. Cracking gun, well, boss, I ain't got that kind of money. Now, what he would say is, which was a good deal. Like, look, you ain't got 100, you ain't got to pop the piston, so you damn sure ain't got my 100 grand to kill this nigga. But is your wife pregnant by him? Because I buy that baby.
Right. Then you can delete your wife. 'Cause I don't care about your wife, but I care
Right.
about my property. Men are very protective over their property. My
Over
house,
the
my
counter.
car.
Facts.
Men are. That's how you know that all the abusive plantations were run by women. But nobody. I say that like, oh, you just hate women. No, nigga. This is logical. Just look at the pattern of human nature.
Human right. Nobody's more violent than women. Hence is why men had to be stronger to maintain women's violence.
Right.
Because she just can't beat it, but she got to get somebody else to do her dirty work. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They got to
And they're
fight.
natural bullies, right? That's why they can only beat their kids. You know what I'm
Yeah. There you go. So, damn, what was the talk? You got me all track talking about slavery. Wait, what was I talking about?
saying? So
Damn,
because you're so passionate about it.
I am. Wait. This how the conversation started. This how the conversation started. So I was on my way home from JJ Fish. Those in the Midwest, y'all know what I'm talking about. That lemon pepper perch, right? Anyway, and I went past this building, and there's a mural over the building. But I know for a fact there used to be a little hardware store there. There was a man about 80 years old. He used to sell lawnmowers and tools and rakes and stuff like that. He had been doing it for like 30 years, right?
You said use tools, right?
Yeah, used tools, like tools. So he died. And when he died, they they boarded up his small little shop. Then they bricked it up and then they painted it and made a mural like he never existed. This man serviced his community for 60. He went to the service. He came back, got a job. He had two pensions. He started a small used hardware store just to service his community. One of those guys you can go to when you really need a screwdriver. And he'd be like, you ain't got it. Just give me whatever you got in your pocket. You got some 45 cents. He'll give you that screwdriver for 45 cents. Because he was just doing it to stay alive. Like he just wanted to be of use.
Right, right. He got a pension coming in, and you know,
Right. He just wanted to stay active. And he died and nobody remembers him. So I told Gorilla Pete that. Then the
Crushing up
homie
animals.
Consul called me.
Well, go ahead. Yeah.
Gorilla Pete is my witness, right?
Mm-hmm.
The homie Consul called me. I said, "Yo, Consul, remember the old man who had the used hardware store? What did Consul say, bro? I ain't
At first he was like, "Oh yeah," and then he said exactly what Oak said, because Oak said it was how he was erased from history. That part you forgot to say, bro, because that's
right. How they
important.
erase
How,
black men from history.
how they erased black men from history. And Thompson said, "Yo, you're right. Because had you not said nothing, I wouldn't even think nothing about it." And it was just like that, gone in the wind. Which goes back to what you said. Another thing, right? We all talk about Black Wall Street. Everybody be talking about Black Wall Street, Black Wall Street, Black Wall Street. And Oak always said this. When it comes to black men, they always talk about the thing, but never the person, right? Like Facebook. Everybody know Mark Zuckerberg. He's just as equal to, when you say Facebook, you think Mark Zuckerberg, right? You think, name any major, you know,
Right.
that
You think
person is
MySpace, you
that,
think Tom.
right? You think of that person, you know what I'm saying? But for Black Wall Street, no one thinks about the person who built it. And I didn't know. I didn't think about it. It was Oak that told me. It was like,
Yeah.
he was
Like
like,
they call
look,
it Black Wall Street, but it was a dude from New York that moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma by the name of O.W. Gurley.
Gurley,
And
who,
he bought 40 acres of land. He put people in position.
yep,
They black people be like, oh, black people united and it was Black Wall Street and they all put their money there. No, they fucking didn't. It was a nigga from New York with a couple of dollars, a millionaire in the early 1900s, which is
right.
damn near unheard of. He was caked up, draped up, went down there and locked down
Look
his
at
wall.
a millionaire in 1900s. Shit, that was probably what, 100 mil now, right? At least
Yo, probably more than that.
more
Oh,
than
let's see.
that.
If he
Yeah,
was a
put it in
millionaire,
1930. Yeah, 1930. Yeah, put 100.
let's see.
1913. All right, $1
Let's
million.
see. If he was worth $1 million. Oh, that's 10. What extra zero? Hold on. Got 1 0 too many. $1 million when he had it would be worth $31,671,000 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Think about being a $31 million nigga 30 years after slavery,
Right.
caked up, draped up, and bought a small town, put everybody on.
Yep.
Like, what you want to do? I want to open up a movie salon. All right, you want to movie a movie theater? All right, cool. You got a couple of dollars? I got all right, cool. Give me your business plan. I give you a spot. Caked up, draped up.
But they never want to talk about that man.
Never talk about O.W. Gurley, but motherfuckers running around rubbing their clits, niggas talking about black unity over Black Wall Street. And it wasn't no fucking Black Wall Street. When he did it, they called it Little Africa.
Little Africa. Yep.
O.W. Gurley made that shit work. The only black man they let you know his name is if he don't have a dick. So
But
you will know about George Washington Carver because he can't fuck.
the only thing you learned that he made was peanut butter.
Right. You don't know that he's the reason behind Ford Motors and none of that shit.
Assembly line. He created the assembly line.
You'll know about Alec Baldwin because he gay.
Yep.
Ain't no man that get pussy get named in history. They name the thing. Oh, a black man made the super soaker. What's his name? I don't know. But if a woman does something, a black woman does some shit, you know the woman.
Right. They made a movie. What was her name? The shit with the bitch that do the hair. Madam X or something. The hair.
Uh,
They hear
um,
about it.
Madam C.J. Walker.
Madam C.J. Walker. You hear about her?
Everything that black women quote unquote event has to do with her looking more like a white woman.
Mm-hmm.
Her whole claim to fame
Here's the thing.
is straightening combs.
Even right. They made a movie about her. Right. They made a movie about the four broads that was part of NASA.
Yeah.
Right. As we talk about flat Earth, right? Hidden
Hidden figures, hidden colors, hidden something. Yeah.
no hidden hoes. No hidden
Hidden hoes is wild. That's sexist. That's Red Illusion being racist, you being sexist. Red Illusion talking about I bet OW got mad when he saw 700 hair salons and barbers.
Right.
That is racist, bro. I need a that's race. I need to be more like Angry Snowman. I need to take my own clip, nigga. That was racist, bro. I don't even got nothing to say racist, bro. That was racist.
So yeah, man, it's a OW. So yeah, they'll never make a movie. You know, well, I'll say this: they're gonna make a movie of Black Wall Street, but it's never gonna be about the man that built it. It's gonna be about a love
The women who
story.
tried to keep it together and
Nah, this is gonna be about a bitch. They're gonna center it around a girl and a love story.
definitely. It's probably gonna be a love story between a black man, the forbidden love between a black man and a white woman who fell into his arms in the
Right,
wrong time.
wrong
Yeah,
time, right, and that's it. Well, nah, you're not even gonna get a black man falling in love with white. I don't even want that shit. They're gonna show up a black girl,
yeah, that's true.
with a white man,
It's
and
gonna be his
black,
mama. The whole story is gonna be
black
about the
man gonna be
dude.
gay. The only black man that's gonna be in there is gonna be gay. That's it.
Yeah, I can see that.
And they're
Man,
gonna
like the
drop it.
stream,
And they're
man.
gonna
Like the
drop. And
stream.
they're
Spend
gonna
your heart,
drop it.
donate to the
Gotta-
daycare, man. But like the stream, bro.
Yo,
Like the
bro,
stream.
they're gonna drop it on on Pride Day, Pride Month. You know what I'm saying? So
You're gonna drop it on Pride Month.
on Pride Month, because you gotta be a queer in there, right? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
so what if there was a gay man and a black woman who wanted to be a black man that wanted to be a lesbian black woman?
yo, hey, they're gonna, man.
This would be the star of the show. Star of the movie right there. She got good energy.
So
She ugly as shit, but she got good energy.
she
She a
got
great actress. That's gonna be the star of the movie.
right,
They're gonna say she OW Girly. Watch. His name Girly. They gonna act like that was an acronym. Like
right.
she gonna be OW Girly.
We're gonna bring some, you know,
What else we was talking about? Hey yo, what else we got here? Let's see. We got Flat Earth. We got
uh,
Black Man Black. But we talked about Terrance Howard briefly, but man, I dropped the link, man. Y'all welcome to pull up. 1924. Don't forget the ladies.
you don't gotta say the joke for Terrence Howard, right? Because he was an actor, now he a science man.
Yeah, science man.
Could you picture him doing it? Yeah, man.
Bro.
And then no chill.
You know what though? Terrence Howard comes from a block full of dudes that people thought was never gonna be nothing that ended up being awesome people, bro.
Is he from Chicago, right?
Yeah, he from Chicago, bro.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, damn, I don't know if I told you, but like 2 weeks ago, one of my childhood friends, his little brother died.
Right.
And
From the sleep apnea?
yeah, sleep apnea.
Yeah. Oh, I got my machine, bro.
You got your machine?
I got my machine, bro. 3 days of sleep has been like the fucking best.
Oh, shout out to that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You had me nervous, man.
You know what's so crazy when I think about it? My little homie that died from sleep apnea, his name was Terrance. Rest in peace to Terrance.
Rest in peace, Terrance.
Terrance's grandmother lived on a block. You know who else lived on? Who else grandma lived on that block? But like across the street, like it's kind of same block, but down the block, like across the street. The nigga from Soul Food who was licking a lollipop while he was fucking Malik.
The light skinned dude.
Him. And you know who lived on the block behind that
hold
to share the alley with it? The nigga Randy Brown that played for the Bulls. His baby mama. I remember saying Randy from the 90s. That nigga had the ugliest Benz I ever saw in my life. He had a white Benz with Ferrari doors and fucking IROC rims. That was the ugliest shit. I'm like, why'd you do that? But it is what it is.
Hey,
Like,
niggas on nig. So,
yo, that man, bro, our block has a lot of motherfuckers, bro, that made it. People like, hey, shit going on. Man,
well,
our little area was
what
going
side was
crazy,
that
bro.
again? So what side of Chicago is that?
Southside
South side.
Chicago.
Okay. See, niggas from not from Chicago, we only, we just know the sides when you tell us.
Yeah, that's all you got. Like,
We really don't know where it's at. You can tell us the streets, but you be like,
what the fuck is DMT, bro? Not no cap, bro. I don't know what DMT is, bro. He said sleep apnea and other sleep problems can make you produce extra DMT while you sleep. I don't know what DMT is,
yeah, what is DMT?
but
So, right now.
I mean it sounds smart, but I don't know what DMT is, so I don't,
Right.
I want to ask because I don't know. But yeah, that's what killed him, bro. I guess he slept on his back instead of his side, bro. But he's suffocating in the sleep.
Yeah, because if you don't wake up and, trust me, my shit was severe. But I ain't gonna lie, these last 3 days, man, I feel healthier and my sleep has been good. You know, my episodes, like I
Y'all said
had
he gave you the
severe.
oxygen pump. Like
All
what
right,
they gave you?
so it's a CPAP. You have a CPAP machine. I have a BPAP, right? So BPAP is when it's severe because it has to pump a harder amount of oxygen. You know what I'm saying? So, and it tells during the sleep, like as you sleep, and it'll read if it needs to push more air through because
So basically,
you stop, right, you
breath.
stop breathing
So
and
you were
it will,
skipping breaths, like you'll be breathing in like, and then you'll
right,
pause and more, and then
and
you
then but
start.
right,
All right,
right,
yeah,
and then what it does, it's you're not you're kind of waking up. So for instance, for mine, I was 114. Uh, what is it? Some basically in 1 minute, I will wake up 114 times.
that's crazy,
Right,
bro.
it's
That is
crazy.
fucking crazy.
So when I did the test, I did two tests. The first one, and it told me my shit is fucked. Then when they
That's
did the second test, they did it with a BPAP machine, and the BPAP machine, my shit went from 114 to 22 eps, and only because it probably would have been less, but I had a chin strap pause to keep my mouth
chin
closed.
strap is crazy.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
I have to put all that. Well, because the mechanism, you have two. You have one that's a full mask, got one that just goes in the nose. And I did the one that just went in the nose. So he had to put a chin strap so to keep my mouth from opening. Because once it opens, it eliminates, it offsets the air. So the one I use is a full mask. So even if my mouth kind of opens, the oxygen still pushes through.
That's crazy. Nigga got a chin strap. I'm gonna stake that chin strap. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was wild.
But, I have a monitor it, like, because it goes to an app. So I have, this one says in an hour, right? Every hour, I only have like 1.8 episodes. So that's awesome. You're supposed to have less than five or six. You know what I'm saying? I only have like one. So less than two. That's how great the machine is for me.
Shout out to the machine, bro.
Shout out to
I'm
the machine.
paranoid. The house can't settle for me. I'm up, nigga. Like, what the fuck what the fuck was that? Bro, I am.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. That shit, I really get real sound sleep, man, because I go to bed and then I wake up. It's time to be up. Literally, I don't remember nothing throughout the night. You know what I'm saying?
You are a fibber, Mitch. Motivational wizard. You're a fibber. Somebody science says eating coochie causes throat cancer. That must be your black side that told you that.
Hey y'all, Masters are coming.
He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here he comes.
Look, guys, you asked me to.
Don't trust Mitch. Don't trust that new nigga.
So yeah, man, that was the I sure was there, man. I was nervous, and I know it's affected my body because I would get up every hour and have to piss.
Well, I'm glad
Now I
you got
don't
some shade.
get up at all. I don't ever have to use the bathroom except when I wake up in the morning, and even then, it's not severe like that. It's like, you know, I'm still with the. I can't see the chat, but let's see. Can I see now? I don't see it. Is there? Did he break down what DMT is?
Now he says, yeah. Hold on, I'll pull it up. It's a spirit molecule and potent psychedelic.
Oh, wait. That's what I thought when he said DMT, because oh, that shit.
That nigga Kanto abandoned us because he tapped into his Mexican side. He
It's
abandoned
not
us.
Alamo.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, that's I guess whatever we was chopping up on.
Shout out to him though, man. And I was having this conversation with him, like in real time, real life yesterday, right?
Uh,
And shout out to Kanto for this, bro. I got a mountain bike that I haven't ridden for a year because every time I put I got a flat, and every time I buy an inner tube, once I put the inner tube in, it busts like immediately.
right.
So it was like, nigga, you 40, you don't know how to change the tire. I'm like, nigga, you know how long it's been since I changed the tire? Anyway, so he's an avid bike rider. He came through yesterday and fixed my bike tire, man. And shout out to Console for that, right? Shout out to him. And we were talking about um getting older together. Pause, right? And I was like, yo, I have noticed, and Pete, me and you had this conversation like a year ago. And I
Hmm.
was like, I've noticed that baby boomer men don't grow older with friends.
Mm.
Like my grandfather, silent generation, when he died, he had his gun club buddies around him. He had his old sheriff buddies around him, people from the neighborhood around him. When he died, my grandmother had people come to the house all the time to check on her. She died amongst loved ones. And I don't see that many baby boomer men with male friends. And I was talking to him as I was like, yo, bro, what we gonna do? Are we gonna hang out in garages? Are we gonna feed ducks at the park? Are we gonna be at McDonald's drinking coffee, whistling at the girls that work for the transit authority? Like, what we gonna be when we get older, bro? And we had those conversations because we expect to get older until the last one die. We expect, to maintain a relationships where you don't fuck a dude over money, don't try to sleep with his wife, and you can maintain a friendship. And that's something boomers couldn't do because the boomer generation is a Bobby Womack generation.
Facts.
So this thing say you gorilla slabs. I shall not, sir. Anyway, um, so I just want to say that, man. I want to give a shout out to him, man, because he came through on the clutch and I paid him. He didn't ask for anything. As a matter of fact, we had a dirty folks exchange. Like, you know how you shake somebody's hand and put money in their hand at the same time? You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Oh,
I
you
was
did
like,
it old school. You did it. Yeah, you like your grandfather.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's how they did it. Slide your little something, something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So I
You
slid
take it.
through.
You don't look at it. You slide it in your pocket. You see it later. You're like, all right, old man gave me a little 2020 twin.
I slide through. I touch his hand real quick, right? I touch his hand. I was like, man, thank you. I appreciate it. So he looked at it though. He's like, man, man, you ain't have to give me no money, nigga. He's like, man, you ain't have to give me nothing. I was like, nigga, you ain't have to come over here either, but you did.
Yeah,
So here
right,
we are, nigga. I ain't have to pay you. You ain't have to come over. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? And he was like,
right,
you wild, bro. He's like, thanks, bro. He's like, lunch money, man. Because apparently I couldn't do it because my bike been on the rack for like a year.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like you said, only men could love.
Only men can love. And it's small gestures like that that keep the camaraderie going, right?
Yeah.
And
And you
so
know what? That's touching, man. That's touching.
I mean, but it came right back because he called me today, like, I want to be a passport, bro. The motherfucker called me at 5:58 p.m. You know how I know it's 5:58 p.m.?
How?
Because the motherfucker called me talking about I'm about to go to the library and print out this application to get a passport. And I'm finna be a passport, bro. I say, yo, fam, I think the library closed at 6, bro. That's how I knew it was 5:58. I was like,
Okay, right. You might close. So you got 2 minutes.
so I was like, man, I said, I'm at the lab. I'm gonna check the internet. So everywhere I looked, there was like the library closed. I was
Mhm.
like, yo, but if you really need it, you come to my crib. You could print it up at my crib. He was like, I'm gonna find me a new library. So, cause he already in his mind, he thinking he can go to the library. So then after we find out all libraries closed, he said, yo, did you say I could print it at your crib? I said, yeah, man, you print it at my crib. He was like, all right, thanks, man. So, so I paid it back. It was something that was important to him that I was able to do
Right.
for him when, it wasn't a great
Well,
inconvenience, but
well,
yeah, by the time he slid through when everybody else slid through, nigga was I'm drinking tequila right now. They left the bottle behind and everything. Shout out to them for leaving the bottle behind, for getting the bottle.
shout out.
We was
Well,
already popping.
I want to go back to something, right? Because two things are very important. Not just cut the story, you know.
Hold on, man. This is a plan. Shout out to Zuma talking about you can become a Walmart greeter and then holler at old bitches in school. Shout out to that. Go ahead, bro.
Well, it's kind of why the boomer generation, right? Because this is when boomers began following and listening to bitches, right? More so following, because they were the time of, desegregation, right? So instead of, creating their own restaurants, they follow bitches to go to white restaurants to get their food spat on, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
But the reason why, like your granddad, you know what I'm saying, they had to have those camaraderies. They had to group up, right? You know what I'm saying? Really, it's really just tribe up, right? You know, I think all you, everything you're doing is what your granddad did, right? Tribed up. You had your buddies. Like you said, he had his buddies worked on the force, right? I'm sure they had their own little club. He had his other, people. So when he passed, he had maybe, like you said, what, 3, 4 groups of people, right? And I say that to say that those times you really depended on each other, right? And we kind of need those in these times, right? Because men are running around fucked up in the game because we don't have those things, right? Like you said, separating ourselves, listening to these broads, niggas following what they saying. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know. Kind of lost my train of thought. My bad. I interrupted and I lost my train of thought. Go ahead, bro.
I got what you're saying, man.
Yeah.
I listen to these quote unquote black plant panels.
Hmm.
They think they could build with bitches, and they talk about, oh, we need to come together. I'm like, no, no, I refuse.
Yeah, it's got to refuse.
I I'm not coming together based on color. Talking about my women, they ain't my fucking women, nigga.
No, they're not. They're more white men's women anyway. Like, so it was somebody had posted that shit. I think it was. I don't know if you saw it yet. Somebody had posted and somebody like had comment on it, and it talked about how black men like black women, especially leftovers. You know what I'm saying? And then I end up seeing a comedy skit of what's his name, the white dude that was married to a black woman, white comedian,
Uh, uh,
Gary Owens, I think.
yeah,
Yeah,
Gary Owens.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then in his comedy skit, now you know it's comedy skit, so you don't know how true it is. But he was like, the skit was, and I might have sent it to you, but skit he was talking about how like it's always going to be a black woman, like his next broad is going to be a black woman, right? And but it was as in a joke, and he said when he was sitting with his wife, and the first thing she was like, well, when you dealing with the other women, were they white or were they black? He was like, no, they were black. She's like, oh, okay, like you know what I'm saying. It was like he said, had he said was white, she'd have, it was about to settle. It would have went to hell if he had slept with a white woman. You know what I'm saying? So, but she was cool that it was other black women. Now, I don't know how true it is, but it was. There's truth in comedy, right? That she didn't care as long as it wasn't a white woman. You know what I'm saying?
black women have always lusted after non-black men. They've always been an enemy of black men, which goes
Right.
back to slave plantations being owned by black women. Um,
Yeah.
People, even if you read your history, when you talk about great man, because history, American history is great man history, right? Like legendary men. So you get the Thomas Jeffersons and the um the George Washingtons and things of that nature, right?
Right.
For those who really pay attention, yes, all the founding fathers owned slaves. All the founding fathers also wrote wills freeing their slaves upon their death. All of them.
Right.
Martha Washington, I'm about to say here Washington wife. George Washington's wife freed them early because she was afraid because they knew that they were going to be free upon her death because he made it in
Right.
a will they'll be free when my wife died. She freed them early because she was scared that they would delete her just to get free a little bit earlier.
Right.
But most of them had clauses like, "Yo, I'm a free my indentured servants upon my death." Then you had others who were sleeping with the house nigga, because the house nigga was always a woman. I don't know why y'all think it's light skinned dudes or field niggas. Like no man wants another man in a house. Nigga,
Right.
I was like 15. My dad didn't want me in this house. Like, oh, you like girls now. You might start saving money, get your own place. No man wants another man in their house. As parents, a lot of y'all are parents. You can't wait for your kids to be grown and get out the house so you can run around the house naked with your wife again. No
Or
man
somebody
wants another
else's
man in
wife
his
for
house.
us. Anyway, yeah.
So for y'all to think that the house niggas was men is crazy. It's not logical. You listen to girls with clothes on. So they were sleeping with the house niggas, having babies with the house niggas, not just Sally Hemings who had 6 kids by a president and they were in love. She was a side piece because that's what black women are supposed to be, a side piece. They never supposed to be
Mhm.
the man. But she was a side piece, had 6 kids by the man, and upon his death, she would have been caked up, except his wife lived longer than him, and she tortured Sally Heming for fucking her husband for 20 years. Because white girl magic, right?
Right.
But most of the women who ran slave plantations did so because she had babies by the original slave owner, and he was like, "Yo, when I die, you can have this shit." And that's why 95% of slave plantations were run by black women. Well, run by
Yeah.
women, black and white
It
women.
was
But
black, right? Well, they said 95% were black. Black slaves were 90 to 95% of black slaves were owned by black people, and then 60 to 70% of those black owners were women.
you know how to get around that by not saying that black people own black slaves. They say that Indians own black slaves.
Right.
But these are the same people that say they went down to Nigger Town to kill the blacks, but then they rebranded it as Jacksonville and it was all Indians and Trail of Tears. Same people.
So,
Same.
right.
These are the same people that say every black person in America was a slave. But then you look on the books, and only 340,000 slaves ever made it here. There's 340,000 people in the Bronx. Easy. You tell me the whole nation could have fit in the Bronx. All the black
Right.
people in the nation could have fit in
All
the
the black people, right? None of that shit made sense. Like, I mean, it's just like slave ships, right? You mean to tell me you packed that shit with 100,000 or 50,000, whatever, and there was no mutiny? Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Seriously?
And for a ship that size, there's no ships.
Right,
All right. I mean, it's your story. Tell how you want to tell it.
right.
All right.
Well, once again, because um, this is, well, we just talk, right? We could talk about anything, right? So this kind of podcast for today. We just say anything, right? So there was somebody, what's his name? Yada. I hate that nigga, man. I hate that.
Yada been Israel.
Yada, yeah,
All
Yada
right. I know
Benazir,
you're
right?
talking about. I ain't got no
So
problem.
so he was like, it was it's a skit, not a skit, but a little clip or whatever. And he's like, yeah, you give a woman anything and she multiplies, she shouldn't have to bring that on the table because she's a woman and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And so half of me agreed, right? Because yes, you give a woman,
Yeah, nah, man. You
no,
you
no,
ain't
no, no, no. You give her, she will multiply. It's just she will multiply hell. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree with that. I'm just saying I
Right.
don't think Yada would encourage that. I've seen Yada shit.
No, no, not Yada, the little short nigga that said he paid 50,000 for his wife.
Oh, that nigga named Yada too?
Yada, yeah. No, his name is Yada. Who you talking about is Yah Ben Yahweh or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm talking about the
It's
I
not
think
his
that's
name is
his
not
mom's
Yada,
name.
it's Yah Ben
Oh, you
Yahweh.
talking about that dark skinned nigga
No,
with the
little
glasses? You
tan,
talking
the
about
short, tight, not dark skin, tan nigga with glasses. He used to be with BMF. Then he went into like halfway Dr. Sebi type shit. He used to do some
I know you're
doc.
talking about. Talking about he give his wife $50,000 and a chef and a
Correct.
housemaid because she don't have to work. She a delicate flower and yeah.
Right. You know what
Oh,
I'm
that
saying?
kick ass nigga.
But
He
no receipts, right?
yeah, kick ass nigga.
Right. And then saying how, then he started getting on men and shit and how this, that. So he was like, yo, we're gonna have to bring that to the table. She multiply everything and give you. And I was like, all right, well, here's just take this shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay. And like she makes everything, you give her $1 million, she's gonna, you know, even though give a bitch $1 million and come back and you got like $10 left, right? You know, there's no proof.
Give a
There's only
million.
one nigga that
She come
that
back
had
broke with a number one dad T-shirt. Somebody was
right.
thinking about.
Give her $1 million and watch it deplete. She don't like look. So I was like, okay, well, if they're so fucking great, how come they didn't multiply when it was given Section 8? You know what I'm saying? Well, they did multiply more babies and more baby daddies, right? You know, like if anybody had the easiest come up was women.
Right, they talk about generational wealth while they pass down Section 8 from mother to daughter. Yeah,
Right. Generational poverty, right? Well, exclude the dad because there's no way you could pass down anything without here. You got to figure how long welfare was for women, right? That around at least 50 years, and there has been no betterment of that shit when it easily could happen. Right. First of all, you got this free housing, right? It's rat infested, roach infested because bitches is dirty. They nasty. You know what I'm saying? They didn't keep their area clean, nothing. No surrounding, no nothing. No men, right? Because men have to be kicked out. Now, you get free housing, you get free food stamps, right? Somehow kids still went hungry when you got food stamps that don't make sense, right? Um, because she got the flour, sugar, all that shit. Still couldn't bake bread, right? But I always said this: all she had to do is take a part-time job. She wouldn't have lost none of her benefits, right? All you gotta do is work somewhere for 20 hours, and you could get your Section 8, and you could get your food stamps, as long as you stay in the poverty income level. Am I correct on that, Oak?
Yep.
All right. Now, if you worked one job and only made minimum wage, I don't know how long or how, but I assume it was on for a long time. Earned income credit, right? One, do you was that always? I assume it was always there. Where you get earned income credit for a child.
Yeah, but they don't do nothing but buying used cars and new furniture.
Correct. Now, I'll use today's money because whatever dollar amount they get now is relative to then whatever that money could spend. So on average, chicks are getting like 5 to 8 grand now, once a year. Right? You mean to tell me with that money they couldn't build anything? I mean, what's the average project housing, right? Like 400 units?
I had to think about it, but somewhere around there.
Right. So let's just use 100 units for out of the 400, right? Because you're never going to have 100%, right? So 400 units, just 25%, right? Right. $5,000 per, so like $500,000. Now one of them opened up a grocery store, right? Not even a beauty supply store, right? A hair salon, but never a beauty supply store, right? Even though Madam C.J. Walker invented the hair shit.
A half a ticket is crazy when you say it like that.
Yeah. And you gotta, yeah,
At one
half a
time
ticket,
too, in
yeah.
March.
Huh?
I
And
said all at one time too. They all get paid in March. They file
yep,
in January, February. They all get paid in March.
yeah. So they don't multiply shit. There's nothing they've ever created that, you get what I'm saying? If anybody was to do it, would have been them, right? Because they got all the benefits. Men got nothing. You got free housing, so you don't have to worry about monthly checks, right? You got you don't have to worry about monthly rent, right? Because your rent is cheap. You know what I'm saying? Subsidized by the government. You probably, I don't know. If rent is 1,000 now. You probably have to pay, 60, $80. If you work part time, how much you make working 20 hours a week at, I don't know, 15 an hour? So 10,
Oh,
100, that's like 300 a week, right?
yeah, 300.
300 a week. So times that by four, that puts you what, 1,200, and that keeps you right at the bottom poverty line, right?
Right.
Right. Food stamps. As long as you don't make over 1,200 a month, you get food stamps. So you're right at that cusp. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to worry about working more hours because they leave early anyway, right? So 20 hours is more like 16, right? So
16 and not only dressed like Monica Lewinsky. Yeah.
right.
Hey, yo, wait. I want you to tell the story because I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna go to bed, but I want you to tell the story about your adventure to the post office.
Oh, wait. The one I went to, or the the story of the worker, right? All right. So it wasn't my adventure, but it was somebody, a friend of mine, right? She was telling me the story. She went to the post office, right? And she was trying to get something done or whatever. And the manager of it is a female, right? Black woman, right? So she was trying to do something, and the manager didn't know how to fucking fix it. So of course she gets frustrated. She calls another rep, and the other rep, calls. Another rep looks at her like sideways, like, bitch, you don't ever know what the fuck you're doing. So I guess she must have been mad that day because they got into the argument. And my homegirl was talking to her, and she was, fixing the shit for her or whatever. It's like, yeah, I don't understand. She's a fucking manager. She don't be knowing shit. Blah blah blah. She's supposed to be trained on this, but she's fucking the regional manager, so she can skip the class, right? Like she don't have to be trained and shit because she fucking a regional manager. She such a. She comes in the morning. She says she don't even open up on time, right? She opens up the thing 15 minutes late because I guess when they open, they gotta open up at 9 o'clock. Like they don't open up until 9:15 because from 9 to 9:15, she's sucking the regional managers. Yo, I'm sorry, this shit is funny to me.
And that's why she gets the big bucks and gets to get off work hours.
Right. But because she's sucking his dick, she don't have to do training. So she doesn't know any of the new systems. Because she's sucking dick. But here's the twist to it. And I gotta give Dirty props on this. He says, shout out to the regional manager. Because the manager is forced.
Oh, I thought it was 2. He got 4 locations.
I don't know if it was dope. I mean, he's regional manager. At least
that is.
You're right.
I ain't think about it, but yeah, you're right.
Right. So because I'm thinking like well, this is in Atlanta, right? So West End, whatever. So he at least 3, 4. And Oak said, so that's his 9:15 blowjob. He got another one coming at 11 o'clock.
So think, wait, as the manager, right? And I really wish, you know what? Wait. Now that you said that though, because I was gonna say something, and I still am gonna say it, but that deserves a. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta drop this, man.
Toddler tales are crazy stories that could only happen to me. Each tale is endorsed by Toddlerology and the Marry Your Secretary courses. In a world where toddlers are only loyal to her employer, learn the skills needed to train your toddler to work at your relationship like she works at her job. There's courses for every level of your relationship status, including polygamy. Need support? Join scheduled study groups with other Toddlerology members. Click the link below. And now, back to today's story.
What I want for all my tolerologists for y'all to learn how to maintain y'all personnel. They all know everybody with everybody, and they still with it. Mineral Rich came in like the last 2 minutes. What's going on, Mineral Mitch?
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to see if that last 2 minutes can be like an NBA 2 minutes, just lasting too long.
Then
Lakers
game 2 minutes. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, LeBron game 2 minutes. He's getting like multiple reviews. Like they're already out of reviews, but somehow LeBron is asking for another one.
Mitch,
he's pouting. He's angry.
What's going on, Mitch? You my boy Blue. What's going on?
I'm trying to be Gorilla Pimp. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to live up to the expectation that you and Dirty and Elijah.
Me and Dirty came up with a solution, right? And I it's kind of off cuff because it's kind of work in motion, right?
Yeah, just like the flat Earth. It's in motion, it's spinning.
In motion, right? So here's the thing, and I realize. See, we know Dirty has no problem with choking a bitch, right? Because there's kind of like
he's like the sun. He's like the sun. He's fixed in his position.
Well, what we realized today is what may be easier for everybody, because not everybody has the ability to choke a bitch, right?
Oh, it's to like have corporate do it.
Nah, man, the belt.
I mean, that's the way to go about it. But I'm
Right.
listening.
Well, corporate is another way, but the belt.
Oh yeah, the belt. Oh wait. I gotta wait. No doubt.
It
So for
better be a
those,
championship corporate belt.
Right.
because I very well, I ain't gonna lie, I very well might use this as a clip for the show. When
Right.
I saw the belt, it changed my life. I said, man, I better not catch none of my tribe. Goddamn it, man, hit no girl with a fist. From now on, we using the belt, baby.
Yeah, right.
Hold on, man. I know the belt.
Because when you use your hand, it feels like violence. But when you're using a belt, it's parenting.
Yes, parenting, man. Train your
I think
child.
even with the what's it called Islam, one of the things they recommend like within training is like I think they say don't even use like your hand if possible. Maybe
No,
that's just like an ethic, but like they talk about like using. I know different people talk about don't use your hand like you're using an object. Otherwise, because you don't want your hand to be viewed as something dangerous.
right. Well,
I
what you
let,
use your
let,
hand,
let us see the master in action. This is a man with his baby mama, his fat ass baby mama. Let us see what
no,
happens.
no, this is a great man. This is a great man.
Oh, yo,
It
he's
looks like
definitely
he
a freedom
loves
fighter.
her.
He's fighting domestic terrorism. He's definitely a freedom fighter. Let's see what happens.
She knows he loves him.
Now,
She knows he
like,
loves her.
Hey, that's it. Hey, nigga, that's how she know he love her.
Daddy, you thanked Mama.
You're darn tootin' I did.
That means you love her.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
see,
That's exactly right, man. That's how you know he love her, bro. People
And if you
notice.
see a lot of these celebrities that are
shout out
getting
to the
like their
church for
girls
that man
taken,
doing the Lord's work.
amen.
Can we get a clap of hands for the Lord's work and a donation of Dirty Folks?
Man, yeah, donate, man. You get a clap on that shit. God damn. That was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah,
He is a gentleman and a scholar.
man, that's the
And
Lord's
a lover and a fighter. He's all things to all men. No, he is Saul. I mean Paul or whatever the fuck you call dirty folks. Whatever.
Hey,
I was gonna hit y'all with something, but it's too long. I was about to say this is how she be in the car.
I don't want to do this if I don't have you, please. Please. Record me, I don't care. Record me, I don't care.
That's how he had in that car when she was doing the back
He,
to that
he
book.
didn't love her. That guy didn't love her. He just recorded her. No, he should have got his belt off, gave her a spanking, and then she would know like he could have
right.
done worse. And he loves me.
You right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently that was a Mexican man. A Mexican, well, he wasn't Mexican. Mexicans would have stabbed her. He was a white man. White men don't love their wife. You know what I'm saying? He had to be a black
White,
man.
Mexican. It can be kind of similar sometimes,
He
Spaniard,
had,
whatever.
he had that don't test me, bitch energy, nigga.
Do not test me, bitch. I will use my fist. I will smack your lip. I will bust your shit. Don't test me, bitch. Don't test me, bitch. Don't test me, bitch.
He ain't had that don't test me,
We
bitch
gotta have the
energy.
Dirty Folks remix, though. We gotta have the Dirty Folks remix with like, don't instead of using my fist, I'm gonna use this belt.
No, but that's coming out with the Dirty Folks belt.
Are you gonna have a feature on there, Gorilla, or you gonna be the hype man at least?
Well, hey, I preach the gospel, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, you could be like David though and sing the gospel too. You don't just gotta preach it. You could also be part of the choir. Just all I'm saying.
hey, look, I'm trying to bring back, it go hand in hand. I'm trying to bring back beat your wife, I don't know if I can say it on here because can we say it? Can I say it?
Oh, yeah.
Train your
Probably
wife
not.
Sundays, right? Train your wife Sundays, right?
Oh wow, public
Yeah,
training.
back in the days you could take your wife out in public and then, trainer, right? Spanker. And so that's when the belts come out, brand new, different colors. You can get it in, brown, leather, black,
Oh, fly ass gator belt.
yeah, camel color. You know what I'm saying?
Dirty folks gonna
Whatever
come
dye,
out with some
whatever
like.
the leather dye, got the navy blue dye. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just upset that Dirty folks gonna have a matching like anaconda belt to his hat and shit as he's like
Oh, come on, man. You,
3.
you act like it's not gonna happen. You act like you said something crazy, like that was a joke. Of course I am. I'm gonna have an ostrich belt to go with some ostrich cowboy boots and a cowboy hat with the ostrich little band thing around it.
It comes in different animal skins. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. And I'm gonna wear a suede two-piece outfit. Cause
Right.
I ain't seen nobody on suede since the 90s. I'm gonna come out with a suede two-piece. The jacket, like the shirt and the pants gonna be that's a suede. I ain't mean suede.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Corduroy. I'm gonna have a corduroy shirt with the corduroy pants.
Damn.
I ain't seen nobody in corduroy in 20 years. I'm gonna have a corduroy shirt with the corduroy pants, with an ostrich belt with uh the ostrich cowboy boots. I might have the Spurs on the back because fuck y'all. And then I'm gonna have the cowboy hat with an ostrich band, and then whatever color the outfit is, I'm gonna have a watch to match the outfit. And then yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
We don't we won't watch the team. We'll just be looking at the outfit like damn, like is that cufflinks to his belt?
You gotta have the watch to match the belt and the shoes. You gotta bring the belt and the shoes out in the striping hat. So the watch gotta be so if it's like a tan ostrich, that mean the watch gonna be tan, no matter what color the outfit is, because I gotta bring out the
Damn.
accessory.
The leather
And then
band with the matches, the leather belt.
yeah, and then every once in a while, me in the club, I'm gonna be whipping girls with the belt, and then niggas gonna be looking at me crazy, and I'm gonna look at them crazy like, man, you don't want these problems. And they be like, oh, that's a lady, and then I'm gonna use the belt on their ass, nigga, like stink meaners, like, and then
Right.
I'll be that. Get my full stink meaner on.
Stink meaner. Wait, I have to
Amen.
go
No,
back. Can I
preach.
go back to the story of the UPS worker at the post office?
My bad, bro.
Well, I have to just say, it wasn't that she would open the store late. It would be that she would open. Basically, the workers would get there at 8:30, and it's supposed to open at 8:30 so the workers could come in, but she won't open until 8:45.
Damn, 8:30.
Right, she's there at
So
8:30.
basically, the workers is watching her fuck the big boss,
Well,
and they mad
she
because
won't let him
everybody
in.
about to punch in late. By the way,
But
everybody.
no. She doesn't fuck him. She suck his dick from 8:30 to 8:45.
Well, she need to be a better dick sucker so she could be in by 8:33. That's her fault. But everybody punch in late because she trying to keep that job security.
Well, yeah. And they punch it. They get in. They get to punch 8. So they mad because they sitting there for 15 minutes. I guess whatever time she finished, or really what time he finishes. You know what I'm saying? Because what we don't know is if he has an appointment right before.
I figure like if he got 4 stores, he's smashing 3 of them. One of them is them on merit and integrity. The other 3, they pumping for promotion.
No, 3 are ran by women. 1 is ran by men. He's fucking all 3.
I argue that.
Yeah.
Because the man is gay, he didn't earn it.
Right. So he gets, well, it is in Atlanta, so then again, it could be all 4. I'm just saying, So maybe that's his morning stop. You know what I'm saying? That's his morning stop.
Crazy. And he married. That's crazy.
And she's not young. That's the thing. She's probably like 55, 6. So she's been.
Oh, so she's taking out the dentures, giving them that velvet rub.
Man, she's been doing it for a long time. She's like, hey, whenever she made manager, hey, well, she had to do it to get the management position. Now she's doing it to keep it.
I don't know. She might not know how to use a computer.
Nah, she don't need to.
She don't need to. Yeah, I'm with
you.
Anyway, I decided I don't care about y'all light skin colors. I need to grab some sleep.
All right, man.
Damn. The light skin colors. I thought those were the most important ones. Oak, come on now.
Yeah, they are not the most important ones, sir. Because I can't tell if they colors or Mexicans or mutts or I don't. That's why I don't play these crayon games because they include too many people as a color.
You need to show the crayon nails being. Did you see that one?
Nah.
Sent in your inbox.
Dirty, you got a minute? Can I call you real quick after this? I mean, like a 1 minute.
Yeah, you can call me, man. You can call me, man.
Oh, all right. Peace.
Yeah, I'm gonna be about it, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Love your brothers, love yourself. Feed the pack.
Peace.
Right.